Let's see if I can fix that. Am I still only in the left channel, or has that helped? Amazing. I'm also just turning down Destiny Rising, and let's see.
Because I don't want to be talking into the mic like this.
It's literally just trying to find ways to turn me up without blowing me out, if that makes sense. Also, if you can hear a fan in the background, it's a little bit warm in my house. It's literally a greenhouse. And if you hear another voice, it's a ghost. Okay. Oh, amazing. That's perfect then. That is actually perfect. I'm not entirely sure how to raise my volume for my mic because it's already on 100% on Streamlabs. But what I can do... That's perfect, thank you. What I can do instead, I suppose, is lower Destiny Rising. Is this mix okay? Am I too loud over Destiny Rising now? Yeah, I really wanted to sort things out properly first, but it's very hard to do that before going properly live. And oh, there is a +12 in Windows audio settings. Yeah, that would be great, actually, Alex. That would be really, really great. I will let you know when I'm around then, and we can properly go through it, because that would genuinely be... Okay, let's do that. What was I on before? I was... Is that okay? Because here's the other thing as well. I'm so used to talking quietly. That is perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the help with the audio. But yeah, I'm so used to talking quietly, for example. It's ingrained into my brain, essentially. But I think it's time to actually get into this. All that's left now, master volume button, could stand to raise. Ooh, what is the master volume button? Let's have a little look-see. Sorry for everyone waiting. I want to make sure this is actually viewable. Okay, well, Alex, you might be in luck for potential future streams then, because that would be perfect. I do need someone, I will admit, because sometimes it's a bit tricky doing it as a one-man band. But I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I think we're good to go. So I'm just doing one last check. See if I can change anything really quickly. Okay, well, off the top of my head, right in front of me, there isn't too much I can do right now. So I will deal with that after stream. Next stream will be a lot better than this in terms of audio, mixing, and volume. But I think it's actually time to do it. So let's turn the border off and get into it. And yeah, we'll sort this out another time. Let's jump into Destiny Rising. And also, I have a PlayStation controller.
This is a story you haven't heard before. A new tale that begins in a familiar way. A traveler from beyond the stars paid humanity a visit. It brought technology, well-being, helped us expand our capacity for good. We didn't know it then, but that moment was the height of human achievement. Because next came the invaders. Collapse. The sky went from gold to dark in a heartbeat. No one can agree on how or why. What we do know is the Traveler saved us. And now, after an age of darkness, hope is finally returning. Those of us left are reuniting beneath the Traveler. The last city is taking shape, a beacon of light that grows brighter every day. Which brings us to the focus of our story. A community called Haven, and a champion named Wolf, destined to bring humanity back from the dark. And Wolf is not alone, for there are many champions willing to help, each fighting for a better future. The light is converging at an unprecedented rate. Hope and a new civilization await us. If we fight for it.
Well, that was cool. It would be really, really nice if every asset was original. That's all I'll say. It was really, really pretty. I love it. I think from now on, as soon as I can... Oh, let's move the mouse. As soon as like cutscenes come up, I'm going to try to remove the sub-goal in the bottom left to make it a little bit more immersive. People can see more, and especially for subtitles. For Wolf, I think we're going to go body type 1. I have more of a masculine build. I'd like it to represent me, for me to connect with it more. But it's really, really nice. Oh, literally said it for me, Alex. It's nice how this game has non-binary voice options, which I'm literally about to get to. So, let's have a little listen.
Be ready for anything.
Believe in the light. Believe in each other.
We burn brighter together.
It's nice being
Be ready
able
for anything.
to have various options. So you can have body type 2. You can be a slim masculine person and have a masculine
We
kind of
burn
voice, for
brighter
example.
Together.
Or you can be big and buff and have more of a feminine kind of higher pitch, I suppose. It's really nice having the diversity and being able to represent yourself or someone else however you want. It's not just limited to, for example, Destiny 1 and 2 having male and female or masculine and feminine. And if you choose masculine, you only get the deeper voice. It's a nice little detail. It's fun. But I think this is going to be my wolf. Represent me a little bit more.
Believe in the light. Believe in each other.
A wolf. I found you, my chosen. You were dead, and I brought you back. I'm your ghost. I'm made of light, and you were made to wield it.
I can't remember anything. Name, identity.
This place isn't safe. Not with the fallen around. Follow me. My name is Zev, by the way. It means wolf. They've been lucky for me. You'll need time to adapt to your body.
And here we are, actually in the game. This is really, really weird and really cool. I've only seen like a couple people play it. Bresci, he showed me some bits as well, and yeah, the game does look a lot better than what I've seen already, which would make sense. It's the actual full release of the game, and what we were seeing was like closed alphas, betas, and it's really nice. And just like chat said, it's really cool that Zev, the ghost, had a little cloak to disguise. Reminds me a lot of the Ghost shell from Destiny 1. For those who might remember or know, it's a little fun Easter egg, I suppose. But already, like, this is really, really nice. And compared to Destiny 2's New Light quest, this feels so much more involved, and you have clear representation, like, oh, the Fallen, these aliens, they must be bad. There's fire all around them. You see...
He's a militia. Been dead for a while. Grab his gun. You'll need it.
And just like Zev has said, you see dead Haven militia with a fallen corpse. So you put 2 and 2 together. It's great storytelling in the environment, and it's very surface level.
Oh no! It's the Fallen! Open fire! Good job!
Yeah, it feels like Destiny. Definitely feels like Destiny. And the symbols that the Fallen had just then, the dregs. Yeah, that symbol next to the dreg. It's very interesting, and I wonder if that's maybe Destiny Rising's representation of House of Devils, or if it is just like a Fallen symbol, if that makes sense.
That was close. You have lightning reflexes, though.
But so far, it's really pretty. Really, really pretty. And this is all in an old library from, what, the Golden Age? It's really cool. And I've also just realized this auto rifle is void. That's cool. It's an energy weapon, I think.
See that tree? Underneath it is Haven. Mortals and light bearers live there together.
These fallen creatures, what are they?
A hostile alien race that traveled here from across the stars. They invaded Earth after the collapse. For centuries, they've been pillaging cities across the globe. They spare no one. The Fallen in this area are commanded by a brutal captain, Sabicus, the Patroller. Those dead militia members we encountered were likely killed by his crew.
Haven. Sounds nice. Is that where we're headed?
Well, it's either Haven or the wilderness. And I doubt we'll last long out here with all the Fallen lurking around. Haven is the only safe and fortified settlement in this area. It's our home. By the way, what should I call you?
Ever since you mentioned the word wolf, it's been stuck in my head. Like it belongs there. How about you call me that? Wolf.
Nice to meet you, Wolf. Zev and Wolf. We'll make a great team.
Where'd you go during that fight just now?
I hid myself. Ghosts can revive light bearers, but nothing can revive a ghost. So,
Glad you told me. Don't worry, I'll keep you safe.
And just like that, it's not very in your face, but you get brief explanations of who the Fallen are, where we are, Haven, which would eventually become the last city. And yeah, so far it's presenting itself very nicely. And yeah, it's very clear that there's a lot of like EDZ and some slightly modified city assets used from Destiny 2, but it's perfectly fine. Like they're there for a reason. This is brand new. These posters are brand new, and it's really, really cool to see. That just reminds me of Star Wars, those ship designs. Oh, and this is really cool as well. So you have, I think, some codex entries. Yeah, in relation to the mission, you have actual codex entries, which are really, really cool. Awesome. So this live stream is going to be archived and it's going to be up on the channel after it's done. So for those who want to read it, you can go back and pause, or you can just rewind in the stream as well.
the stairs have been destroyed. Thankfully, the light augments your abilities. Try double jump up there.
That's a big double jump. What is it? High jump. Feels like high jump. That's cool.
Nice jump.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued to see if we can replay this mission whenever we want, because it'd be really interesting to just have a look around and see what assets there are. Like, oh, circle is melee. Cool. It's just like Halo 3.
I'm beginning to understand why the light chose you. You're a born warrior.
But it will be interesting to see like the various statues and different things, see if there's any hidden details. But also, really quickly, these are Destiny 2 enemies with Destiny 1 art styles. So this is really cool to see. how they've translated the Destiny 1 art style into Destiny 2 enemies. It's kind of like in Destiny 2, there is a new submachine gun for I think the Cassoid Weapons Foundry, and Cassoid has taken over production of all like Destiny 1 weaponry, like Destiny 1 release stuff. So it's cool to see.
What happened to this city?
The world collapsed lifetimes ago. No one knows the full story. There weren't many survivors.
Wow, this is very EDZ feeling. And fun fact for those who don't know, originally Twilight Gap was supposed to be a battle location within the EDZ, not just the city perimeter in South America. The last city was supposed to be within the EDZ. For example, if you go to Widow's Walk, I think it's Widow's Walk, the massive wall is supposed to represent one of the many walls of the last city. But over time, that has changed. And it's also great to see actual wildlife interacting with the world just then. Even if it is scripted, it's still so much more than we've ever seen in mainline games. And if we're able to get that...
Hey, Wolf! I think there's a grenade
That'd be
launcher
great.
over there. Take them out with the grenade launcher.
Good old heavy grenade launcher. Cool. Okay, so it's just giving tutorials on the different weaponry and ammo bricks.
You are unstoppable, Wolf.
So far, I'm digging this. Widow's Court, thank you, not Widow's Walk. I think Widow's Walk is a lost sector in the EDZ.
Those posters. This was a concert hall. The Arrival of the Traveler. Never heard of it. Looks like it was a play depicting the beginning of the Golden Age. Fascinating.
That's cool. That would be really cool to see if there's any recordings of it in universe. It would be really, really cool to see if yeah, this is definitely becoming one of my favorite areas for sure. But also something I've noticed in the subtitles, they highlight key important names or events. It's really, really nice. Draws the eye and makes people remember them. Oh, wow. Quick little bit of lore about me as well. I am also a performer, so this is really weird being here in Destiny.
A light bearer. And his ghost. They've been here for decades. Wait, that sword seems peculiar.
What, this rusty old thing?
Try pulling it out. I knew it. There's a spark of light left in that sword. Solar energy. It's reacting to your presence.
It feels like a part of my body.
Watch out! The Fallen are coming.
And here we go into abilities. Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. Oh, that's so fun. Little miniatures of like city buildings. That's really, really fun. So I would imagine one of the performers or something would dress up as the Traveler or something. That would be so funny. Seeing some guy or girl just coming onto stage dressed as a big ball. Oh no, this is the big ball. There's the Traveler. Never mind. That's really cool. Yeah, this space is really sick. I like it. I really hope we can come back. Before Earth's rise. UFOs? Interesting.
Fallen skiffs? What are they firing at?
City militia? Or sorry, Haven militia, not city militia. Oh yeah, I see them.
It's the Haven militia. We have got to help them.
Are you from Haven? What happened?
This was supposed to be a regular patrol. We weren't ready for this kind of fight. Are you the backup?
We're here to help.
Oh. Spider Walker.
Fallen walker incoming. Shoot its legs.
Fallen Walker's core is exposed. Aim for its head.
Ooh. This is really fun being able to fight the actual House of Devils with Destiny 2 feeling mechanics and also art style. Like, there is some actual things from Destiny 2 in here. Even though some of the assets are also D1. It's really, really strange, but oddly charming.
It's going down again. Shoot the core.
Boom. There we go. That's our first official boss.
Haven's protector and commander of the Iron Lords.
Thanks for the assist. This is Sev.
That's Wolf.
Let's be off. All aboard, New Lights. I'll take you myself. Light is strong.
Not strong enough.
It will become stronger. Come back to Haven and let me teach you.
Thanks.
Still can't believe I found you.
What's this?
That's a Sentinel. Protecting humanity just as it always has. We're lucky to have it on our side.
Most Sentinels are gone. All that's left is wreckage and remnants like the giant hammer near Haven. And now, the enemies of humanity are growing stronger. We need heroes more than ever.
Now that was a super fun mission. So much better than New Light, I feel.
Here we are in Haven. It's safe here, so you can take off your helmet and get some rest. Tidy up before you meet everyone.
Oh, cool. I kind of forgot about character customization. Like facial customization. Okay. Awesome. Sorry, I'm just taking this in. And then different colors. Awesome. Let's see what hairstyles as well. I wouldn't expect it to be very in-depth, but wow, that hair actually looks really nice. That hair does actually look really nice. The actual quality of it. But what would Wolf's hairstyle be? I partially feel like it would be like this. But if we are kind of going based off of me, it would be more this. So bald? I've just realized there isn't... I don't think there is a bald option, is there? Hey Errol! You doing okay? Good to see you. Wow, I'm actually surprised. I'm a little bit surprised, I'm not gonna lie, that there is no bald option. I want to be bald. No, it's not an issue for me, but no, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, you just woke up? How was your sleep, man? Hope it was good, restful, and make sure that you eat and that you also stay hydrated. It's important too, first thing in the morning. But in terms of our progress, we've literally just finished the intro mission, and we've just arrived into Haven. Ooh, enter character name. Well, I feel like doing it based off of my original character's spelling would be fitting. Don't you think? It does seem pretty solid so far. I'm quite happy. Oh, name already taken. Oh. Interesting. What about an extra E? Watch it actually take it. Oh, it does. Awesome. So I've still got my name. I just got an extra E.
People of Haven, I present to you a new light, risen from the darkness of the old city. Wolf!
You really made it out of that graveyard?
We nearly lost a whole squad over there. Thankfully, that light bearer arrived in time.
This one needs time. Must shake off grave dust. Still knows nothing of the world.
A light bearer newly forged yet unscathed by Valor's flame. Their scroll of destiny still hungry for words of fiery fate.
Friends, remember we were once just the same. Strength and glory are not all this world demands. I see the Traveler's guidance at work, not just for us, but for Haven as a whole. Wolf's arrival is obviously a part of that plan.
Exactly. Our feels.
Maybe it's just a fluke. Maybe me being here doesn't mean anything big.
I get why you're thrown off, newbie. Pulled into an unfamiliar place, stared at by strangers, given a wild role. It's a lot for anyone. Least of all someone who just rose from the dead. You probably don't grasp what Haven means to us. Not just for those Iron Lords, but for all of humanity. Ain't that so, my lord? But don't sweat it. Take a moment to breathe. Enjoy being back among the living and start with what you can handle. You'll figure out the Lightbearer thing in time.
May the Traveler watch over you, Wolf. There will be many more trials to come. We will stand with you against them.
Let's go see if Radagast has any requests for us.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's so funny. This guy is called Wolfie, and I'm called Wolfie. No, I like it when great minds think alike. Oh, how do we... Oh, emote wheel. Yeah. Let's do a little cheer. Awesome. Anyway, here we are in Haven. Also, hello Addison. How are you? I hope you're doing well, and wherever you are, I hope you're having a good day or night. And yeah, I also agree, Errol. I do wonder what it's like to live in the city in D2, and that's why I'm so happy to have the parade area, or also known as the market district, in episode Revenant. It is still in D2, but the only way to access it is through the portal. No, not the portal, the Fireteam Finder. But yeah, here we are. I also really love the little Ahamkara that was flying around Radagast's shoulder. I was not expecting it to have a deep voice. I was expecting it to be like little baby noises and stuff. And it's also great to see Radagast, but also Scory. I did not know Scory was in Rising. And that's also interesting too. The symbol. It's not, how can I put it? It's not the final shape logo, even though it's not supposed to represent the final shape itself. Whereas this is fairly different. It's similar, but it's different. It's really cool. Addison, you're doing good. Excited to play Rising for the first time since the closed alpha. Oh, you managed to play the closed alpha? I'm actually a little bit jealous, I'm not gonna lie. I'm playing this right now, but it would have been awesome to play the actual closed alpha too. I'm curious, how so far, how different is it? I know we're only in Haven. Oh wow. That's like a mixture between Destiny 1 Traveler and Destiny 2 Traveler. That's really, really cool. And I love the little gun there from Twilight Gap. That's cool. Radagast.
Breathtaking, isn't it? The pride of Haven.
That's one big balloon. So, that's the Traveler.
Good. Looks like you can feel the connection with its light. The Traveler and its light are the source of your powers. It's the reason you can defy death itself.
Tell me about the Traveler.
The Traveler is from afar, the embodiment of light. It led us into a glorious golden age, until the darkness came and swallowed everything. Before the Traveler went dormant, it sent ghosts to find and resurrect powerful warriors who would inherit its will. And here we are, the Lightbearers.
And tell me about Haven.
A great city is being built below the Traveler. It will be a refuge for human civilization, and our hope of resisting invasions and restoring our former glory.
Anything I can do to help?
I admire your fighting spirit, Wolf. But as a newly risen Lightbearer, you're not strong enough. Show me your sword, the relic predestined for you. I've seen you wield it against your enemies. It was the light within you that awakened it. But that's not quite enough. This sword has lost its radiance. You need to rekindle it.
I take it you don't mean heating it up a bit?
Patience, Wolf. First, we should ensure you have proper firearms. Pay a visit to Bazinet. She'll know what to do. When you're done, come find me at the city gate.
Cecilia Bazinet, the weapons expert. A living legend who's responsible for maintaining most of the weapons in Haven. Rumor has it, she once made a pistol out of a loudspeaker.
Zev?
Just taking in the scenery. Oh. And then there's the Tree of Light. It's got a very interesting texture. It does remind me of the Tree of Silver Wings from D2. I'm not going to be comparing a lot. I'm just making little observations for surface level kind of big things like that. Oh, it's a ship. Is that a ship? Yeah, that's a ship. Cool. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying this so far. It's a fun experience. And it's just nice to be in a new Destiny game. Addison, to be honest, I was so shocked when I found out I'd been picked to play the alpha. I wasn't expecting to get into the closed alpha. Honestly, you're
Now
lucky.
that I think about it, why am I the only one with an animal name?
That was random, Wolf. I mean, you did pick it, Wolf. But no, honestly, you are lucky to get into the closed alpha. I really wanted to, but I was having some issues with my Discord, and at the time I didn't know how to emulate it as well. And yeah, it just wasn't the best opportunity for me, even though I really wanted to. Just things were not going well at the time for me trying to play it. God, that makes me sound like life was horrible then. It wasn't. Just trying to set it up and play it was not great. This is supposed to be football? Oh yeah, it is. That's fun. No, I don't. I was just kicking it. But no, how was the closed alpha? Because I'm really, really curious. Bazinet, the gunsmith. Oh, cool. I wonder if Banshee is a real character.
We were so proud of ourselves. We thought we were heroes. Now they're gone and I'm here.
Sounds so dejected.
Ah, the new light bearer. Knew you'd be by eventually. Well, let's see the weaponry you've got. Whoa, that thing's an antique. Ugh, time for her to retire. I'm sure this old-timer still has a little fight left in her, but we've got better options nowadays. Here, give this feisty gal a try.
Cool. Ah, here we go. Here's the character screen. And then we press on that to swap. Yep. Yep. Oh.
Well, it's time to meet Radagast at the city gate.
Archives. Source. Oh. Oh, so this is basically what? The collections tab? I think. Addison, about the alpha, obviously there were bugs and some lag, but overall I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'll never forget the hype I felt when I did Strike for the first time. Oh man, I know the feeling, because I remember when I first played the beta for Destiny 1 and then playing through the Devil's Lair for the first time, I was like, oh my, this is so cool. And going through the tower for the first time as well, it was so cool. But no, I'm glad. It sounds like you had a good time with it, and it's making my expectations a little bit high. No, I'm keeping my expectations in check, but with things like that, it's hard to look at it and not get excited. But no, this is cool. Ooh. Ah, okay. So we can, let's swap to mouse to, there we go. That's also really cool. Not only can you rotate this side to side, but also the actual gun, you can pivot it. That's fun. I really like that. And a little bit of surface level lore. This gun is based on the aeronautics of China. And they're mostly known for the K1 installation and the first light installation on the moon. So it's really cool to see this firearm actually like around without all of the Shadowkeep nightmare stuff around it, which is, it's cool. And I remember seeing this for the first time in this game and I was like, oh no, what are they doing? But I gave it some more thought, because it's always good to think about things for a longer period of time instead of keeping things at surface level. And to me, it makes sense. I mean, it was manufactured on Earth, so it would make sense that someone found it, maybe, and then just copied the patent. But no, it's really cool. I like this. This is cool. I'm going to be saying that a lot, by the way. This is really cool. This is really cool. Ooh, audio.
The light chose us to bear its power. We cannot wield it recklessly, but we must wield it all the same.
This is cool. Wow, that's actually really awesome. And then imagine if we had things like this for the main lines, for the actual mainline games. Oh, now that's interesting. Let me swap to controller. This is interesting. South America. The fact that they actually specify that Haven is in South America, that's another link between both the Rising universe or timeline and the mainline timeline. Both Haven and the Last City are in South America. That's fun. I like that. I'll have a look around that in my own time.
Now that I think about it, why am I the only one with an animal name?
But yeah, let's continue on. Let's try and get back out into the wild, because that's where we realistically want to be. Haven is cool. Haven is fun. We're going to be spending a lot of time here, but we want to be out there, beyond the town. Ooh.
Isn't it time for Mira to post a new bounty?
Well, that's interesting. Little bounty board. Also, it's so funny seeing the amount of wolves out here. Because, like, not many people have different characters. I did see a Kabir at some point.
Everything went well with the gunsmith?
Almost too well.
As expected. Now you need to bring your sword to a source of light. A substantially abundant one, like a sentinel.
You mean that walking one?
There's another sentinel that fell in battle long ago. You can reach its remnant through the old city sewer system. Find it, get near it, and use it to reawaken your sword.
Awesome. Complete campaign mission unsheathed. Oh, and they use banners as well. That's cool. I also just want to say I love... It makes sense, but I love how they're utilizing so much like Iron Lord, like iconography and stuff like that. It's fun. I'm liking this. Ooh, what is... You'll face fallen combatants. Fixed combatants, level 1. Recommended power. That's a lot of power. You must use Wolf. You'll get... ooh, Cognitum Carbine. I didn't even read the name. Mare Cognitum. That is one of the Mare within the Ocean of Storms, which the Ocean of Storms is the patrol location of the moon in D2 and D1. That's a fun little callback.
That's Sabicus, the patroller. He's been hunting me a long time, since before I found you. His crew are deeply entrenched in this city, trying to siphon light from the Sentinel's wreckage. Be careful. Residual light in your sword is reacting to another source up ahead, solar spectrum. Radagast was right. The closer we get, the stronger the resonance. We need to find the old city sewers. Fastest way to the pit. Stay alert. This place is crawling with fallen soldiers.
And here we are back out into the wild, going to a massive sentinel hammer. But it's also inside of a massive rib cage. Something obviously destroyed the sentinel, and that rib cage has to belong to something, and I really want to learn about it, but I do not want to see them walking around, because that just makes me think of Doom. Oh, I know where we are now. This is... Yeah, okay. Let's continue on.
The sewage facility should be right below here.
Okay, there we go.
The entrance has been blocked. Let's see if we can take a detour through here.
I heard some shanks just then.
The crater. I've never been this close to the hammer before.
What's the point of building an incredibly huge hammer?
Just imagine a sentinel wielding it. What kind of power could have defeated such enormous beings?
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, I just got flashbacks to one of the lost sectors in the Tangled Shore just then. Yeah, that feels like Tangled Shore. Oh, I missed that location.
The water here seems to be flowing somewhere deeper.
Maybe we should follow it.
Also, is this... weapon kinetic or is that arc? Arc. Okay. It's just slightly different looking. I thought it was arc. I can't always go based off of colors. I am colorblind. But it looked like the same kind of blue that arc usually is.
That servitor is protecting its minions. Take out that big purple eyeball first. A sentinel's piece. I can sense its light. Let's take a closer look.
That jump takes you very far. It's good.
Look, the Fallen are studying the reactor.
Let me try this. Feel it and embrace it. Watch out! We've got company.
Okay, time to use a new ability. R1. Cool.
Wow, that was incredible. Now I'm really curious about what the hammer can do to your sword.
Same. Well,
They're really committed to studying these reactors, aren't they?
Looks like these Fallen have picked up some new tricks. We need to get down there, fast.
Let me try something. Wow, that's loud. They're going to know we're coming.
oh. I missed both of my abilities. There we go. Yeah, gameplay is fun. It is fun. I'm just mucking up the buttons a little bit. And I need to remember, you can't crouch, I don't think.
Sabacus, the patroller. He's taking away the reactor. He teleported away. Sneaky. Wolf, take out his lackeys.
Can do, Zev.
Check that door. We might be able to get out through there. Let's push forward.
This is so moody, I love it. And I love the amount of custom animations that are going into scripted events. You don't see that in mainline often. But here, it seems as though it's all over the place, which is great. It makes it feel more immersive, it brings you in more, and gives more character to enemies instead of just a named enemy doing normal enemy
Your
things.
sword is shining brighter than ever. We must be getting close to the hammer. Whoa. Breathtaking. You know, you've made astounding progress, Wolf.
You're not doing too shabby either.
It's about to start, Wolf. Are you nervous?
What's there to be nervous about?
Okay, let's, I'm guessing, get our super ability? Hey, Errol, welcome back. What food did you get?
I need to focus. Don't let those fallen get near me.
Tortilla? Oh, that sounds good. Oh my, Errol, I'm jealous. I'm jealous of your food.
They just keep coming. Zeb, how much longer do you need?
This power, it's too strong. I can't hold it much longer. Almost there.
Zeb! Hey, can you move? We have a lot more of the world to see. Hang in there, Zeb. I'll get you out of here.
Here we go, super abilities. Yep, L1, R1, just like normal. Just getting used to it. Okay, okay. Got it, got it. Wow, he's got a lot of health.
Teleported away again.
Gog, is this well skating enough for you? I want to do big swing and then nice.
You all right, Zev?
So you did win.
Thanks to your sword.
It's your sword now. I still need a minute.
I've also just noticed that little Iron Lord symbol on Wolf's sword. That's so pretty.
Looks like the Fallen's research into the Sentinels goes deeper than we'd thought. I've informed Lord Radagast about this. Let's go back and hear what he thinks.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's report back to Lord Radagast. He wants us to meet him at the archives.
Errol, you like that when you break a shield with the element, it don't kill them, but puts a burn dot on them.
Why am I the only one with an animal name?
Yeah, I agree. It's quite interesting. It's the same kind of like damage over time, try to match the same element as the shield as Destiny 2, but it's not a massive explosion. But it instead basically applies Scorch, I think, just without the ability for them to explode. It just burns them, basically. It's really cool. I agree. What's that? Can we mantle? Oh, that's a point. I don't know if we can mantle. Oh, we can. Oh, this is fun. There's little, like, secrets in Haven. That's really fun. I like that. It gives an excuse to explore Haven. Ah, there's the speaker. Whoa, it's a lot closer than I thought. I thought the tree was further away. Wow. This is cool. Anyway, sorry, let's stop gawking. Let's go see Radagast in the archives.
I can feel it. Your light has grown. Looks like you finished rekindling the light within your sword.
There were a few bumps along the road, but Zev and I did it. Together.
Excellent. This relic has been restored, and it will be known as Wolf's Howl from now on.
It is a special name.
You have proven yourself. Now, it is time for you to understand the true threat we face. I hereby authorize you to enter our most secret archive. This way. The Haven Archive holds humanity's precious documents collected over centuries. From the Traveler to the Golden Age, from the Dark Descent to the Collapse, everything we know is stored here. Decades ago, we were assailed by an alien force known as the Fallen. A race once favored by the Traveler, but later abandoned.
Sounds like these aliens have, parent issues?
Their ever-growing envy and hatred against humanity is driving them into a frenzy. With them having chased the Traveler all the way here, it's only a matter of time before they launch an all-out attack. We are outnumbered and doomed to be eradicated if no action is taken.
I suppose you have a plan?
Haven will not sit idly by. We know that our sole path to salvation lies in the unity of humanity. There are many human settlements out there scattered across the world, isolated, yet resilient. Take a look at this. In the Golden Age, Jiangxi Metro was one of the most important spaceports and a major hub of the global communications system. The House of Devils, one of many houses among the Fallen, seized the chance to attack Jiangxi early on, cutting off global communications and leaving humans everywhere to fight alone, unable to unite.
Are there any survivors left there?
A small group of human guerrillas are still fighting against the House of Devils, but they, aren't quite fond of me. That's why I need you to go there and re-establish a connection with them. Bolster their defenses, help them fend off the Fallen, and start working towards getting their systems back online.
I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but there's about 12,000 miles separating us and Jiangxi. How am I getting there?
The House of Devils have control of the airspace and will shoot down any suspicious transports. Luckily, they don't know Kavar is on our side. She embarked on a path different from her people, chose to ally with us, and follow what she believes.
Greetings, favored one. My skiff. Take you to Jiangxi Metro.
Skiff? You mean a fallen ship?
Don't worry. You aren't the first human to fly with her.
Ensure you ready. You've all come to meet at my star, favored one.
Cool. Also, it's funny how this is called New Light. It's cool. I like it. Good. Okay, I'll look into that some more at some point.
I have a surprise for you.
That's fun. Ah, okay. Claim. New Light XP, Glimmer, Lumia Leaf. I'm not sure what Lumia Leaf is for yet, but I'm looking forward to when I do. They should call it Better Light. At this point, they may as well. I think they should redo the New Light experience and give that to NetEase. I understand that they have to work along with what they have in game at the moment. They're not going to do tons of making completely new assets and stuff like that, but it'd be nice if they made some new assets. They could do a Warframe thing where they completely remastered the intro to the game. But we'll need to see. The way that I would do it is New Light Quest, and then that goes into the Red War. And then from then on, you can either keep going through the story release order, or you can just go off into the game. But yeah, the leaves should be the gacha currency. That doesn't surprise me if it is. Precious currency, Lumia Leaf, leaves from the Tree of Light. Okay. Individually their light is little, but together they are capable of marvels. Okay, so it doesn't say it here, but we'll likely be able to see from the store. Which, speaking of, is there a store? Wow, I don't know if we can actually go to the store yet. Can we? If I do character ornament, okay. Okay, never mind. If that's the case, that's actually kind of nice, not being able to go straight to the shop. Say you just downloaded the game, and then they just give a bunch of pop-ups for Eververse, like they do with D2. No, I need to stop bashing on D2. No, this is cool. Also, Errol, I don't know if that confirms anything for you, because a little bit earlier you said, so is the massive tree the Tree of Silver Wings, or did the Traveler just make a different tree? I think it's related to Tree of Silver Wings, but it could be its own thing. Purely off of... Sorry if that just did a big pop. Purely off of the actual texture of the tree, it's very similar to the Tree of Silver Wings in Root of Nightmares on Essence. But you won't be able to go to the store at the start, just like in the alpha, you have to beat the first few quests. That is awesome. I really like that. That's quite user-friendly. Also, hi Jay, nice to see you. I hope you're doing alright. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that is related to the Tree of Silver Wings itself, but I don't think it is a Tree of Silver Wings, if that makes sense. I need to look at it more. I need to look at lore. Archive display terminal. Is this? Wow. Tree of Light. Is that? Okay.
This is a story you haven't heard before.
So that seems to be the intro cutscene. That's cool. That's cool. Did I... Oh yeah, and also the fact that there's a secret archive as well, that's really cool. It has a a map, the actual archives themselves, video archive too. Like, this already feels so much more established compared to the last city. And this is supposed to be before the last city. This is just a town. It's literally just a town. It's really cool. Yeah, so here we are at the tree. The textures themselves, it is very similar to the textures on the tree in Essence. So it could be. Plus, the Garden Before Time is like the source of all universes. So if there is a Garden Before Time that is linked to all universes, then
We need to be more than light bearers and warriors.
it makes sense.
We need to stand for something.
Also around town you can find loot to collect and a few other things. Yes, I managed to find one of them. There was one on top of a little banner. I had no idea what it was, but I picked it up and it gave me some currency. I think it was some glimmer and some of the light leaves. I've already forgotten the name of them. There it is. Yeah, I see one of them there. The little red. I'm so bad at colors. Oh yeah, assuming it's not the Black Garden, how cool would it be to enter the Garden Before Time? That's the thing. That is the thing. The Black Garden seems to be a manifestation of the Garden Before Time, but it's not the garden, if that makes sense. It's almost like a photocopy of something. You've got like the original documents, and then you photocopy it. The Black Garden is the photocopy. It's like a one-to-one representation, almost, but it's given form. Because it was before time, it was before space.
Stranger, waking up in a library or knowing you died in one.
Loot. There we go. Lumia leaf. That's it. But no, it would be really, really cool to be able to go to the Garden Before Time, assuming it's able to be enterable. Say the Black Garden is like a visual representation of the incident where the tree was cut down or something. I'm not sure, but currently the Black Garden seems to be the representation of the Garden Before Time, but who knows? Who knows? We got the Pale Heart. Oh, in the intro when they say the Traveler gave us a gift, you can see the Black Armory hand. Oh, I need to watch that again. I'll be honest, when the cutscene was playing, I was still sorting out the stream a tiny bit in the background. But I will watch that again, and I'm curious. I'm curious to see if the gift was the tree, or if the tree was kind of left behind from the collapse. Oh, it refreshes. Forgot how long it takes to refresh. And they're yellow. Ah. Thank you. Thank you so much. I thought they were red. I feel like I hear one. Oh, yeah. So what, Jay, are you saying these refresh? If so, that's cool. That's good. That's like a renewable source of currencies. Oh, perhaps the leaves are the energy. I'm not sure. I'm purely speculating because I know almost nothing about how the game works. Speaking about the loot itself around town. Yeah, cool. Awesome. It was so nice to see you, Jay. Nice to hear from you, and I hope you have a good day at work.
Now that I think about it,
And remember
why am I the only
to
one with an
stay
animal
positive and stay hydrated. I'll see you in a bit, man. Okay, what are we actually doing now? Prepare before heading into Jiangxi Metro. Complete a prologue, new light objectives. Okay, so I think it's literally just exploring a little bit. Oh, that's also fun. There's a slider, so if you want to see who's around, for example, in Haven, you can zoom in, you can look at who's who. That doesn't look like Destiny. That looks pretty cool, though. Oh, it's an EXO. Oh, that's so cute. I don't know why I find that so cute. That's hilarious. I don't know why I didn't think it was an EXO with the 17 at the end. There's so much going on, I'm forgetting basic Destiny. But then if you just want to see the map and want quick navigation across it, you can just zoom all the way out. Now, world map. Wow. That's pretty. I think Atlix said earlier that the map is one of his favorite things. Yeah, the map does look big. I'm just going to go on a very, very small tangent real quick, if you'll humor me. The directory tab for D2, for example. Say we were able to have every single destination in the game and have it represented in the worlds tab. I would personally have it so if you were to press Earth, Earth would be its own small icon. You press Earth and it would come to a screen like this, and you would have the tower, Cosmodrome, EDZ, and then... That was fun. That was a fun little photobomb. Anyway, maybe like old Chicago here, and then like the Mumbai push, and just different locations. But also if you were to go to Mars, for example, you press X on Mars, it would come up and you would see the Enclave, Meridian Bay, Hellas Basin, and then the Renegades destination, if we are getting a destination. To me, that would be great. But it's literally just implementing it into the game, because I've said it to a couple people now. Destiny 2 was designed to have about a 2 or 3 year lifespan. It's currently in its 8th year of being alive. It was not designed to have so much poured into it, so they need to redesign a lot of things to allow that to happen. But they made the portal screen. That was a big thing. They were able to make the portal screen. They should, in theory, be able to make something like this. But we'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. Yeah, honestly, though, speaking of the collapse, wonder if they'll eventually bring the Witness to Rising. That's the other thing. What's going to happen with the Black Fleet? Are they going to do a mainline thing where the Black Fleet is the Witness and controlled by one being that is an amalgamation of a bunch of different species? Or are they going to do something like the Concepts, where there was this race that had aliens inside of the pyramids and they were led by like a king or a queen or a leader, something like that, That's the question. And it is kind of exciting, I'm not going to lie. And that also begs the question, does Rolk exist? Does Nezarek exist? Let's hope they make a new big bad villain. Or as in, still the Black Fleet but not the Witness, or just something completely different? Because that would be also interesting. If they just don't do the Black Fleet at all. I wonder how they would do that. But if it's a new leader of the Black Fleet, I can see them doing that. Yes, and also no. I think I know what you mean. Because some people will want to stay with the familiar, but also it's good to have diversity. And I feel like Rising is touching upon some, for example, Staten cut stuff. Just like ever so briefly, just small bits here and there. So maybe they might draw upon other concepts, which would be cool. It would differentiate it, be like, oh yeah, the Witness is the mainline enemy, and then Zorpalod is the leader of the Black Fleet in Rising. If the Black Fleet shows up in Rising, I want to see at least one mention of the Winnower. Yeah. That would be perfect, I think. Because the Gardener and the Winnower, they exist. Like, it's been confirmed that the Winnower exists within Destiny mainline. And it's just like yin and yang and the light side and the dark side. You cannot have one without the other. So, because the Winnower exists, so does the Gardener. Even if it's not been outright confirmed to be the Gardener. Because we know, for example, Lizaku in the Pale Heart, she talks about the Gardener, the sky. But it is also important to know that, at least in the Book of Sorrow, the sky is different to the Traveler. Whenever the sky is being mentioned, it's in relation to the Gardener, not the Traveler. The Traveler is referred to as the sky's bait star. But then another thing to take into consideration is that was written about 10 years ago now. We don't know where it's gone to now. It could be retconned, or it could be that the Traveler now with the final shape is morphing into something to represent the Gardener. We're not sure. Not entirely sure. But do the Gardener and the Winnower exist within Rising? Yes. Because they exist in the main line. And Rising is within the Destiny IP, it's canon, but it's a different universe. It's a different timeline. I'm not sure which one it is. But even still, it's within the Flower game. So, oh, I remember what was said in Salvation's Ed. Thank you, Witness, for finally confirming they exist. Exactly. And that was the first mention. That was the first proper mention of, yeah, the Winnower exists. You call us Winnower. We are not. But the first knife clutched in its hand. Excuse me. But even then as well, the Witness confirmed that it itself was not the Winnower, but its first knife. The first knife in the final campaign mission. I think it was when you defeat the Taken Ogre. You know what? I'm gonna move towards the Traveler.
Now that I think about it, why am I the only one with an animal name?
What points? Cool. Yeah, look at that. That's so pretty. That is so pretty.
Take a look at this, Wolf.
Okay, hopefully no dialogue should be playing. Is the Traveler like a ghost of the sky? And we still need to know why the Traveler was grounded on the planet. A traveling egg? Who's Mama Burb? Exactly, who is Mama Burb? And some people said, I think it's in the lore that some people say it's some kind of, I forget the actual name, but I think it's supposed to be some kind of like god egg, something like that. And originally the Black Garden was supposed to be inside of the Traveler, which itself is a callback to both Halo and Marathon, because Halo Combat Evolved was supposed to be a marathon game, and Halo was supposed to be inside of a sphere, not a ring. Anyway, we're talking about Destiny. One thing to know about me, I ramble. Is the Traveler like a ghost of the sky? I don't want to say yes, but there are some things that lead towards that kind of idea, especially with the Season of Arrival's Traveler live event. I remember Ghost saying something along the lines of how he can feel a heartbeat within the Traveler, kind of like a ghost. I don't think it kind of means that the Traveler itself is a ghost, but more is related to how ghosts and the Traveler are kind of one and the same, but different in their own ways. And yeah, still need to know why the Traveler was grounded on the planet. That is a good point too. It's like, why is the Traveler grounded to the planet? Why is it on Earth? Especially if we take the vision that the Traveler gave us in the final shape as we enter the Pale Heart as gospel. We saw the Traveler creating the ghosts near the surface, but it was still in space. It was like low atmosphere. Yeah. It could be something to do with the Black Fleet. Perhaps it put some kind of energy on it. I'm not entirely sure. To be perfectly honest, I'm not entirely sure. But it is something to think about. But the egg idea, who knows? They might be going into that with the final shape. What's happened from there? What's download saying? Why does it? Oh, claim reward. What is it? Claim reward to download everything. Sick. Sweet. Mail. Oh yeah, I ended up playing the Go Ghost game as well whilst I was waiting. Oh, it's an emblem. That's so fun. But yeah, if anyone has more questions, you're more than welcome to shoot them. But I'm gonna try to focus on the game. Well, not focus on the game, sorry. Play the game. Because I realised that was, what, like 20 minutes of yapping. I remember hearing an old Bungie podcast. They say something about travelling egg, that's why. That does sound familiar, actually. I'm trying to remember where it's from, but I do not remember at all. Mental handbook. Ooh. Wait a minute. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Where was I? Was it? No, it was here. There we go. Yeah, that's fun. I like that. Starts off as a little sapling. Starts growing, and then blooms into the tree. That's a nice little detail. Cosmetics. Don't have anything but the stuff on my back. Cool. So I do apologise to those who are coming in just to see the game and just heard me yap for ages. But it's good to have these discussions, I feel. Okay, let's have a little look around Haven.
Now that I think about it, why am I the only one with an animal name?
Lady Scory.
Later.
What? That's rude.
If I die out there one day, you think a ghost would resurrect me?
I mean, the chances is not zero. Oh, is the fallen lady down here? Oh, that's right, because they're in the archive. Where is the... Archives is that way. Yeah, I assume it's speak to Radagast and the fallen lady, which I'm completely blanking on the name. And then something. The speaker's symbol is interesting as well. It's a triangle on top of a sphere. That's strange to me. Just gonna keep that in mind. What's this? Is this interactable? No, it's just cool. Kevar, that's it. Okay, no, speaker sus. Quite possibly. It would be a great little switcheroo, especially because the speaker is a child. Oh, they don't want to speak to me? Okay. But no, that'd be a great little switcheroo. Oh, destination ops. Is there anything here? 22 new rumor entries. I cannot see any of it. Okay, good to know. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit lost. Drifter! Let's go to Drifter. Let's see how he's doing. Yeah, here he is. Booming man with no name.
All right, all right, all right. Let's see what we've got.
That's so fun. I love that.
Want something to drink? Just let Dino know. Not thirsty? No problem.
And I'm so happy they brought the actual original voice actor back for Booming. That makes me happy. View duelist level? I'll come back to that.
Be sure to come back. You'll always have a seat here.
Someone in the game chat, where's the cat?
I will assist you however I can, while you create and manage your clan. I look forward to working with you, Lightbearer.
Ooh.
May I help you? Farewell, Lightbearer.
Interesting. Clan, you say? Well, there might come a time where I make my own. That'd be interesting. Oh, is this Yolda?
Remember that you only live once. Oh, unless you're a Lightbearer. All the weirdest, most wonderful things are right here in Pandora's Trove. Is there anything I can help you with?
Yeah, I would like to talk to you. Can I talk to you? No, I don't think so, not yet. Anywhere else? The bad old time. Where is that? Down here. Ooh. Oh, is this the pub? Ah, and then there's the ghost game. Yeah, this looks like the bar. Yeah, it's a bar. Thank you, Beryl. Cat! Oh, I can feed the cat? seems to want yellow fish. Oh yeah, because there's fishing in the game.
I'm not that good.
Oh, fun. Equip. Replace, yes. Oh, I would have been so mad if that was all I needed to do. Dreaming City, anyone? No. That's interesting. I don't know what this is for. But it makes me curious. It makes me want to progress. Would you like to lock this weapon? Cancel. You're about to say Dreaming City? Yeah, right? Right? Oh, it was literally that. I was right. Maybe Mara chill at night at the bar. You know, it's a good way to relieve stress. I want this machine gun. Ooh. Charm. Cool. Okay, well,
Come on, let's paint the town red.
Events has just been unlocked. That's good. Mail. Ah. Awesome. If anyone who's watching hasn't been able to get these yet, complete prologue, and if you haven't got them, I'm curious, because I think this should be out for everyone, right? I think. But yeah, if you're able to grab these, grab them. Especially because this is a weapon ornament, I believe. Errol, you're installing it now? Awesome. Oh, I can't wait to see you in here, man. How do I... Ah, yeah. Okay. So what other things are there? Let's download... Ooh! Photo mode? How have I just realized there's a photo mode? And then disable look at camera. Oh. Oh yeah. Look at that. So can I turn the HUD off? Oh wow. Okay, this is a little bit more in depth than I thought it was going to be. Crop. Oh, cool. And then different filters, and then the actual lens itself. Wow. Yeah, not just any photo mode, but a free moving photo mode. Obviously, you can't go too far from your character. It's not like you can go to one side of a map and then go to the other. But a photo mode in a Destiny game. Come on, Bungie. NetEase is showing you up. Okay, let's get down from here and try to remember all of the buttons. And then equip. Can I delete this one? Probably can. I will look at that another time though. For now, let's actually continue with the game. You can pet the cat and feed it fish if you went fishing. Game of the year. I think in-game chat's going to be fun. Oh, I also should have said this right at the beginning, so I really apologize for everyone. Not a lot of people are going to hear this, I feel like. If you're still worried about not being able to play Destiny Rising on your phone or anything, I'm playing this on PC through an emulator that is recommended on Destiny Rising's official website. So if you have any worries, concerns, or just upset that your phone can't handle it maybe... Wow, there's actually kids. That's new for Destiny as well. Yeah, don't worry. Exactly, that was a really good move. Yes, they don't have a PC port yet, and they probably won't for a little while, but they heard the demand, and they gave their audience what they wanted, which was the ability to play it on PC. So they gave us an emulator. A really smart move.
Keep busy. Greetings, Radagast favored. Ready to board my skiff?
I think so. Let's go to Yangshi Metro. I think that's the place it's called. Surrounded. The guerrillas are trapped near the council hall, Jiangxi Metro, and are in dire need of assistance from a light bearer. What's this? Solar shield. Level 3 and fallen. That's XP. Get a new grenade launcher. Okay, launch. That's nice. That's a House of Devils skiff. You can see the red banners and the red strips.
It's up to you next.
Helldivers. Sorry.
The town hall's still holding out, but not for much longer.
Fight them off first.
This doesn't look good. The survivors can't hold out much longer.
Lead the way, Zev.
Wow. This is cute. Oh, there's a fallen catch. Oh. That's not just a fallen catch just sitting there. That's a fallen catch inside of a mountain. Wow.
Arson and murder. The Fallen turn every place they visit into a hell on Earth.
Have they always been like this?
Yes. Apparently, they excel at pillage and destruction rather than anything constructive.
That line did remind me of the fallen House of Devils setting London ablaze in the mainline Destiny.
Watch out! Move! Take cover! Focus fire! Fight them off!
Brigand. Is that a new enemy unit? Or is it just a like a captain with a unique name?
This should be the last one.
Let's talk to their leader.
I'm Wolf, and this is Zev. We're here on Lord Radagast's behalf under the Iron Banner.
Lightbearer. We've already told Radagast Jiangxi Metro is fine. You greedy immortals can dream of controlling us all you want, but we won't bow down.
Whoa, whoa. We're not here to control you. We're here to help.
Stay with Mu Ying and get to safety.
Foolish child. We're fine, Wolf. It's Oyerla who needs help. There's a town hall past those gates. Lots of us are trapped there. Go!
Ooh. Sorry? When magazine is full, first round fires 3 additional grenades. Wow. Oh, that's cool. And it shows in the bottom left. Sorry, not bottom left. The bottom middle. On the left side of the bar, it has a little countdown for the perks. That's nice.
It's gonna blow. Watch out, Wolf. The Fallen are like scourging pests, gnawing away at once thriving cities one after another.
I'll make sure they fail this time.
Ayula. Careful.
It's Ayuela.
Oh,
Such
Ayuela.
finesse.
I like that there's actual in-mission AI.
Scum! Get out of my city!
Is that it? Did we get them all?
Of course not. I can smell their stench from here. Everyone, get ready for battle!
There are too many of them! Hang in there! We must hold position!
Oh yeah, you see it better there. Oh, that guy just ran up to me.
Hold the position for JFC Metro! Get the Fallen out of here!
There we go. That should be all of them.
Wolf, she needs our help.
To think there still exist light bearers who aren't completely useless.
Is the battle over already?
We recaptured the town hall, but those wretched Fallen still have East Street under their control. My men are barely holding on. Guess I'll have to go it alone.
You still got me. It's my duty to fight too.
Hopefully your gun is more persuasive than your sense of duty. Follow me.
Gonna see what it's like to play on mouse and keyboard real quick. I mean, looking around feels more responsive, and the actual running is also quite
A
responsive.
giant servitor? Must be the leader of the fallen soldiers here.
We need to destroy it before it reaches the town hall.
It's trying to flee.
We can't let it escape. The Fallen will pay for invading Jiangxi.
The servitor is being protected by its minions. Eliminate them first.
Ouch. Was I actually doing damage to him? Yeah, I just can't see the health bar. Wow, that 3 grenade thing is a really cool perk.
The same trick again? Wolf, Layla. You must work together to bring it down.
I know what to do.
It's almost down. Keep fighting.
There we go. So mouse and keyboard actually works quite nicely.
The Iron Lords won't let this happen again. I swear it.
We need light bearers on the ground with us. Not empty promises again and again.
I'm here now, and I'm not leaving you until this is settled.
Huh. When your Lord Radagast promised his aid, we were expecting more than a single light bearer.
We can't guess at the Iron Lord's intentions. Wolf's here, and that's a start. Let's talk more about this someplace warmer.
Jiangxi Metro is now unlocked. Oh, that's pretty. That was pretty concept art. So it did just say Jiangxi Metro was unlocked, but I can't see it unlocked right now, but I'm assuming it will in time.
I knew Lord Radagast would not abandon us.
Save it. If he cares so much, then where is he? Spit it out. What does the good Lord want?
Ayuel! I apologize for her attitude. She's young and has a quick temper, but she didn't mean what she said.
Didn't I?
Let's hear the Lord's orders first.
Lord Radagast sent me to help restore Jiangxi Metro's global communications hub.
Actually, we've been trying to do that ourselves, but this terrible weather has made it nearly impossible. All we can do is sit by and watch as the Fallen plunder our remnants of the Golden Age. The Golden Age may be long over, but many of its research facilities and labs still remain. Unfortunately, though, they've fallen into the enemy's hands. Not at first, but we haven't seen a clear day ever since the Fallen started attacking. And strangely enough, the storms seem to be coming with each Fallen attack. The lightning strikes our soldiers as if aiming at them. I'm starting to suspect the Fallen have found a way to control the weather.
Is that even possible?
I wouldn't rule it out. I've seen evidence of such technology existing during the Golden Age. We found the center of the storm nearby, and the closer you get, the stronger it gets. Likely our best bet at finding clues. And as luck would have it, Ayula found this on a fallen engineer the last time she scudded the area.
It's some sort of data chip?
It appears to be schematics for some large machine, but most of the information is written in a Lixni script. Deciphering it will take some time.
Leave it to me. I know just who to take this to.
Are you sure? The Lixni language is extremely complex. Their speech organs are completely different from our vocal cords, to say nothing of distinguishing frequencies and vocal tremors. To my knowledge, no human has been able to master it.
Don't worry. She has some natural advantages.
Okay. Yeah, so I think there's no actual orbit screen.
Wolf, I've sent the data to Kavar. Let's go talk to her.
Yeah, I don't think there's an actual orbit screen for Destiny Rising, which makes sense.
I bet you are ready for some new stuff.
How do I get that off the screen? I have no idea. Yeah, it makes sense because Destiny Rising is centered around Earth, so we're not really going to be going to other planets within the solar system. That might come in the future, but I feel like if they are to add more destinations to the game, they would add more destinations on Earth rather than planets. You never know. Maybe we'll see a Destiny Rising version of the Cosmodrome itself. But yeah, we are going to see what our Elixni translator
Now that I
with
think about
natural ability
why am I the only one with an animal
has to
name?
say.
Keep busy. Radagast favored, I have decoded the data chip. You may proceed to the storm.
Oh, that was quite efficient.
What did you find out?
Fulminator, machine you seek, unleashes storm.
Any way to turn it off?
Fulminator complex, even for the favored one. Managed by Slicer, Vanok, the Arclight.
What are splicers?
Splicers, heretics among the Lixni, obsessed with the power of machines. Experiment on own bodies, made stronger by machine implants.
Vanok?
Vanok, augmented to harness storm. Do not underestimate the Arclight, favored one.
I'll destroy the Fulminator.
Many challenged Vanok, result in specimen. Attack with the fire team, avoid same end. Many of your kind, lounging in bad old time, seeking adventures. Visit maybe favored one, find ally.
Awesome. So now we need to go to the bar. Vehicles unlocked. Maybe we'll get a vehicle soon. I've been catching myself whilst playing the game with a massive smile.
Let's go, Gamer. Looks like today's gonna be the same old, same old. But wake up, you've run out of chances.
So we're going to see Kabir, which in Destiny Rising he's called Kaber. Interesting. Very cool.
Hey there. We hear there's a well-known light bearer around here looking for some adventure.
Hmm? Wait, it's you. I know you. What's your name again?
I'm Wolf. This is Zev.
Right! Wolf, the new light bearer around Haven. I'm Caber and he's Shams. You look a little troubled? What's going on, friend? Well, you've come to the right light bearer. A hero's journey always requires a companion, and you've found the best one.
Oh, come on, don't flatter yourself, Caber.
Self-promotion is a key skill. Anyway, how about it? Want to hear about my adventure?
Oh no, not again.
Let's hear it.
It was an exhilarating, thrilling adventure.
Oh.
A transport squad from Haven was surrounded by the Fallen outside the old city. As I just so happened to be passing through, I stepped forward and single-handedly faced thousands of enemies.
That's right, we defeated... Wait, thousands?
A horde of bug-headed monsters swarmed in, but my faithful companion, the Storm Shield, defended me. A barrier really is the perfect solution when facing attacks from afar, you know? Then, after the roar of countless giant machines pouring in to stop me at all costs.
Actually, it was just a small group of them.
The Fallen's mechanical pseudo-gods were summoned. They charged in, boldly trying to force me into a corner. So I retaliated by shooting bolts of arc energy from my shield, blinding them and purging everything.
I really like this Fallen weapon. We need these in mainline as well.
But the vile creatures got desperate, and in their final struggle, they tried to take the skies for their last stand.
Some of them attacked from the air. You get it, right?
They sounded their final rallying cry, gathering in the skies and launching a frenzied counterattack. It was a close call. I couldn't hide my true power any longer. So I hit them with a storm of arc bursts from my shield, pummeling them with unparalleled power.
Okay, that part I admit actually was truly impressive. You should have seen it.
Well, that's interesting. I like how his super is a shield, and it's shooting as if it was like the Aegis shield from Vault of Glass. That's a fun little lore bit there.
At last, they were thoroughly thrashed, the transport team escaped safely, and I, the hero, smiled as the curtain fell.
That was a fun little side mission.
And that's how it went down. I gave those scavengers a wallop they won't forget. Of course, that's just one of my many feats.
Quite the tale, truly.
Actually, this was just the beginning of my grand journey. I came to Haven after that, looking for the greatest battlefield poet, wanting to prove that I'm worthy of her singing my praises.
Are you talking about...
Yup, the one and only Great Lady Scoring, her Iron Poet.
I admire your courage. But how come I haven't heard any poems from Scory about you? Did you prove yourself worthy?
Well, yes, but that's a whole other story. A grand, spectacular, yet wild tale about the Iron Bar. Obviously, I have plenty more stories to share with you, Wolf. After I solve whatever your problem is. You won't regret it, pal.
Looking forward to seeing what you've got.
Where can we find more light bearers like you? When it comes to adventures, the more the merrier, after all.
Look no further, right here. The tavern, where all great journeys begin.
Considering that most light bearers are much more busy, you might need a middleman. That's where the traveling vendor Pandora 7 comes in. It's said that many light bearers are connected to her in one way or another.
That's right. It was Pandora who suggested we come to Haven.
You can probably find her at the bazaar, if she's still in the city, that is.
Don't be so quick to abandon our new friends, Shams. How about we go look for her together? Come on, I'll lead the way.
Awesome. So...
Just picture it. So-called heroes will spend their entire lives pursuing their own great unknown.
Cool. So you can just swap characters like that. Swap light bearers. That's really, really awesome. Yeah, because I wasn't sure how I was gonna like the whole, like, not quite hero shooter aspect, but how you don't have your guardian like the main lines, but instead you have a roster of characters that you can play, each with their own abilities and skill sets. I wasn't entirely sure how I would take it. I kind of like it, because it gives us a glimpse into an alternate version of famous characters, as well as unique original characters. Plus, the light can be shaped into whatever you want. So, Guardians aren't just stuck to specific abilities, just like how, for example, Dawnblade Warlocks aren't always just Dawnblade, Well, and Radiance. They can turn Solar Light into anything, just like Void, Arc, but also Stasis and Strand, the Darkness powers. They could be shaped into anything. So it's fun being able to be like, oh, so what would these Guardians, these legends use as their abilities? What would their super be? Oh, Kabir uses a shield. That makes sense. So yeah, it's a fun little thing.
All the most outlandish, most interesting things are here in Pandora's Trove. Is there anything I can help you with?
Actually, we aren't here to shop.
So this, Zev wants to get in contact with other light bearers through you? And make the most daring fire team in Seoul with us? I like the sound of it.
Yes.
You sure this is the right place?
Yes, it is, mis amigos. I've scoured every corner of this planet to find the treasures you see before you.
Dusklight shards.
And I would be most happy to introduce the light bearers I've met along the way. Mis amigos son tus amigos. You know? But contacting them, especially when they're scattered all across the planet, will take some time. Do you think you could do me a favor in the meantime?
I smell trouble.
That's rude, Wolf. What can I do for you, Pandora?
Have you ever noticed that the tree of light here in Haven only grows some shiny, tender leaves under specific lunar phases, humidity levels, and temperature? They're gone before you know it, and very difficult to collect, making them the rarest of the rare among handicraft materials. Could you help me collect as many of them as possible while I help you contact more light bearers? Collecting handicrafts made from them works too. I'll trade you my treasures in return, and who knows, next time you bring me these leaves, you may run across some new friends.
I need to...
What's that?
Ooh, permanent jaws. Is this free? Random decal bundle. Bright pigment. Fortuna dust. I don't know what that is. Bright dust. Pretty sure I know what that is. Ooh. What is this? Is that a card? Is that like a cool calling card for Ikora? Or is that to unlock her? Not sure yet. But they're cool. Bright pigment. Yeah, not sure what the pigment is yet. Or the tuft is. I'm not sure what the incandescence tuft is. More decal bundles. I'll take some decals. Oh.
You know, it requires a lot of care. Sometimes I just wish I could be by its side all the time.
Please, Gamer, that's just a flower.
Cool. So I have Gaber. That really baffled me just then. One of the sound effects sounded like something from No Man's Sky. That was funny. Yeah, it can be used rare cosmetics in cosmetics store. Oh, welcome back, Errol. Oh, you need to wait until UTC 7. What's that? A universal time. Oh. It's 3 hours. I had to look at the time. I think that's 3 hours away. I'm so sorry. But at least the game is installed. That's the thing. The game is installed, and as soon as the servers go up in your region, that's it. You're in. Which, I'm actually having a blast. I'm having a good time so far.
Before heading to the Fulminator, let's make sure our fire team has enough, well, firepower.
And here's the store. So I think Journey Bundle... I'm not buying anything. Claim new coupon. What? Sorry. What is that? Right, okay. Okay. Neon, did you say firepower? Can I inspect this? I want to inspect it. Never mind. Okay. That's good. You get some of them for free. Ah, okay. You can use some of those for that. But I want to see these. I want to see these cosmetics. Decal appearance. I have 200 bright dust and 6 of these. I wonder what that is for. Weapon cosmetic. Oh, shaders. Oh, neon is from the hit game Nike? Nike? Goddess of Victory? I've never heard of that before. That's interesting. I kind of want to see what that's about at some point. No way. Okay, so this is the Season 3 Ghost Shell for the Solstice of Heroes event from D2. The very first Solstice event from D2. I did not think that was going to be in here. This is brand new, I believe. And this is very similar to another Ghost Shell in D2. The texture is different. Obviously, the decals on it is different. This is all leather. It's like a bat vampire. It's really cool. I like that. Sparrows. This is a Season 6 Sparrow from Season of the Drifter. That's cool. This looks brand new. And this also looks brand new. That's cool. Bright Dust Store. Okay, so that transmat is... I don't want to say reused. It is reused, but reused sounds really lazy. But all of these in the Bright Dust Store are stuff that you can find in Destiny 2 as well. which I think is alright. I think it's okay. It's not the end-all be-all. Oh, okay, so this is like an alternative way of getting things without using silver, I think. Cool, okay. Okay. The Hidden Path. I like that name. Okay, right. Events. I feel like I should go through all of that in my own time. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for me for a little while. I'm going to see what my schedule is like for the next few days. I might be able to stream more of Destiny Rising. If not, then I'll be making some videos in due time. And yeah, all I'm going to say is if you've got a PC or a phone that is able to run Destiny Rising, at least give it a try. Give it a little bit of a whirl. If you're not too into it, that's perfectly fine. If it's the whole loot box gotcha kind of stuff that's putting you off, that's also completely understandable. At this current moment in time, I'm not going to be spending any money on this. My money is going towards other things, other projects. But this is just a good game to turn on.
You can't just run up to someone, shove your hand in front of them, and say they need our help. They'll think you're ordering them around.
But you told me to give people a hand, didn't you?
That's also something that's kind of cool. The little character interactions. But yeah, I would definitely just give it a little try if you can. See how you think with your own opinions, and yeah, I'd also love to see if you did try it out and what you think of the game as well. Because you never know, we might be able to start our own little clan, our own little wolf den. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming in and showing your support, interacting in the chat, and yeah, I'm just thinking back to the little ramble that I had for 20 minutes in the middle there. Well, I hope you enjoyed it.
You can't just run up to someone, shove your hand in front of them, and say they need our help. They'll think you're ordering them around.
But you told me to give people a hand, didn't you?
What's that?
Sorry, it's hard for me to concentrate whenever there's characters talking. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the future. I'll see you in the next one. And thank you for watching. Sorry. God bless.